And welcome, guys. As you've seen from the title, we are talking about Roseanne Season 10. And I'm going to let her go off on the first bat. What was your thoughts of it?
I thought it was really good. Now, Mark is a little different, and I mean, he's a good different. He is showing, like, nowadays kids that even though you're weird, you can still be you. But
Yeah, I can agree with that. I do think it has something to do with him maybe not having a dad in his life to quite show him other ways to express himself. So he's doing it the only way he knows how. And that's not a bad thing for him. He, like Dan said, he is going to get picked on, but if he can show to stay tough, then that's all Dan's really worried about. Is if he can handle through it. I can say that you could, I don't know if you could tell, but Roseanne looked like she had like a crap ton of makeup on her. Like, I don't know if it's just because she was too pale, so they wanted to give some color to her. Because you can tell Dan didn't have any, and none of the other characters did. They didn't have any stage makeup, but she did. The beginning of it's just funny where Dan wakes up with I think he's wearing a sleep apnea type of
sleep apnea
thing. And he's like, what? And she's like, Dan, I thought you were dead. And making fun that people actually thought that the actor was actually dead for many years after they did that season of Roseanne because he didn't do anything else for a while. But anybody who has a brain or who's ever watched movies would know Hangover 3, he was part of that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's not dead. The show definitely started off showing how they still have their same 90s humor, but they are able to take more today's issues, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Trump and Hillary thing, even though you find out that Jackie didn't actually vote for Hillary. She was too scared to do it. She voted for somebody who was like a third-party runner.
Yeah.
And that Roseanne voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Dan's still drinking all the time, but I've never seen the thing that was stacked up at the basketball court in the last episode we watched, which, keep in mind, there's only 2 episodes up right now. Episode 3 is on April 3rd. That is for anybody who watches it on live TV. For Hulu, it actually won't be uploaded till the next day on Wednesday. So that would be April 7th for us watching it.
April 4th.
Well, April 4th. Whatever! The dates are all confused. I think the show definitely captured what the original Roseanne did.
Especially with, like, Darlene's daughter, how she portrays Darlene when she was a child.
Yeah, I do really want to know what's going on with David, where he's at. Actually, for a while, I thought, this was my thoughts when we were talking about it, where the actress that played, what is the other sister's name?
Oh. Trying to remember.
Becky. I was actually, it would have shocked me if you found out that her husband was actually David.
Yeah.
So, that would have, because that was actually a part of the original show, it was going to be David was married to Becky, and Mark was married to Darlene, but they switched it later on. Which they did explain what happens to Mark. Mark is dead, actually like his real actor.
Yeah.
So they chose to go with what really happened to him. You can definitely tell the actress that plays Becky, her voice is a lot different than a lot of the other female actresses on there. Like, she has a really deep voice, and I don't know if that's probably due to smoking and a lot of alcohol. But I think she did good. I am interested to see what's happening with David, though. Where did he go? Did something, cause him to leave? Did Darlene push him away?
Yeah.
They did make kind of fun of that she might be gay, and I think the only reason they did that is because the actual actress that plays Darlene is lesbian. But I know he's on there because he's tweeted him holding the script and him being on the set of Roseanne. So, and he even said that he was happy that the writers and producers and directors for Big Bang Theory allowed him to leave from that to do Roseanne again. So he'll be part of that. I can't wait to see what episode 3 is going to be like.
It's really good, and it kind of leaves you there wanting more.
As far as I know, this is going to be the only upsetting part. As far as I know, there's only 9 episodes in this season. And then that's it. And they're done. I'm hoping that's because they just want to see how it's going to do.
Most of the time, that's what they usually do. They'll give you a set amount of episodes.
Especially with it being a live TV show, unlike what Fuller House did, where it was just a Netflix exclusive thing. This is actually, you have to wait to see what the episode is. But I think it was pretty good. You think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're probably big Roseanne fans, because it's something we watched when we were
kids.
Yeah, and teenagers, and then I finally finished it when I got older. But, yeah, so that's our thoughts on episode 1 and 2. We'll be back when episode 3 and 4. We'll try to do it 2 episodes at a time when we'll talk about what our thoughts were. But I think they started off really well with the show.
Yeah.
So, see you later. Bye.